Hi traders, welcome to wrap up of Friday, December 9th. Start of this particular day, yesterday, Thursday, we had a decent pullback, so finally seen a release of those buyers and seen some sellers come into the market. So approaching today, it's not a real clear day on what the market wants to do. This kind of Thursday was a pullback day, so you might get a continuation, or see the buyers come back in like they have been doing, over the last about 5-8 days. So just one of those days again where we want to let the markets tell us a little bit about what it wants to do, but definitely had a bit of a perception that the market could continue up, which is what it did at the beginning here. So you can see it's pushed up, pulled back to this first power point and then pushed up again, so quite a decent rally to start the day off. From there we pull back to this power point here. So this power point, very interesting, one looked at very closely, and at this particular time also a 5-minute fade came up, so one that we looked to buy. So it actually came up over here, but the best spot to look at it would be, you can see this pullback area here. So this is the top area I thought the market could come back and have a look at, okay, which it did start to pull back, and then it started to take off there. So when entering this 5-minute fade, ideally, and you see it's made another little swing low here, so ideally you want to try and get it so your stop loss is down below that, or even below this point here, and that's going to really make, give the trade a lot of value, and then give it every chance you got if you set those stops below these swing low areas there, because that means the market's got to break down those areas, and in the end you see it has done that. So the actual entry came up round here, a really good looking trade, one that I thought had a lot of value, but in the end, the market can be very unpredictable. So a trade that would normally work more times than it failed actually pulled back, broke those areas, and then swung around again and started to head back up. So in the end the area was right, just didn't quite get the entry as far as that particular area there, but still valuable area. From there it's pushed up. Here the predictives are swinging back up, and all through this stage here we've got the moving averages all clearly pointing up, so the market really wants to go up. So this particular power fade, if you weren't on any of these areas here, I thought had a lot of value as well, and you can see there it's a couple of points from the high, and it's pushed up, then broken highs and gone on with it, and pushed right up till lunchtime, where we're making new cash market highs, so up around here. From there we hit the lunchtime period, very much sideways. I guess the last couple of weeks we've been seeing very slow action from lunchtime towards the afternoons, just to indicate that the market is slowing down. Hasn't got quite as much movement in it like it used to, which is fine. We have to learn, I guess, to take advantage of the opportunities. When we do see them, just make sure we get in there and take those chances. There's not as many going to present themselves as we used to going back a few months. It's just a type of market, but the positive thing about these type of markets is maybe they come a little bit more predictable, and some of the PowerPoint chances will start to stick a little bit better as well. But definitely opportunity to learn more about the markets. As we push sideways here, you can see very much sideways action, and we're getting up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so looking for something to happen, but in the end nothing really eventuated apart from the morning action. Not a lot of chances. The only thing was towards the afternoon here, when we started to see some of these strong red candles here. I thought there was a good chance of a sell-off because of the way the dailies are situated. We could definitely get the two-sided action, and so far we pushed up, then went sideways, so I thought maybe the afternoon we'd finish off with a sell-off, but nothing really came of it. So we're not looking to take these first power fades down there. They're where the most value is, no doubt, but definitely the most riskiest. So you want to start pushing down below these levels, prove that the seller's around, then catch a bit of a pullback, and then look for the market to sell off. So that's the type of thing I was looking for in the afternoon, just never eventuated. So just a few opportunities in the morning, and that was about it. So just to show you on the 5-minute chart, you can see we've pushed up really solidly. We've had a pullback here, so you can see the moving average is clearly pointing up. So as that predictive's crossing down, we're basically trying to look to catch the pullback and then ride it back up past these highs again. In the end the pullback was just a little bit strong, so proved to show that area up, but overall still a great area. And then from there, that power fade I was talking about was around this area here, where you look to power fade and push up to the highs and even past the highs, which is what it did. So just that one opportunity, you can see then very sideways to finish the day off. So that's a wrap up for today, and looking forward to getting back into it next week.